Hi everyone. Test. Okay. So in this session, what we will do is we will migrate a MongoDB database from one source to another. So this is not a cluster. This is just a standalone. Oh, standalone MongoDB. This is located. They are both. They will be both located in AWS. Here, standalone MongoDB, and there will be another one. Let's say that new MongoDB. We will do this. First of all, there will be an app, most probably a Golang app. This Golang app is for MongoDB seed purposes. MongoDB seeder. Okay, let me move this a bit. This. Let's put this. So our main goal is writing around 100 and, or maybe we can start with 50 millions of data documents. On the left hand side, there is a huge MongoDB that has active. It is actively populated. We will be seeding this MongoDB database with 50 millions of documents, and it will continue to seed this database while it is active. By the way, this is standalone MongoDB. It is not a cluster. It is not a distributed database. So only one instance. What we will do is maybe you can tell. So we are trying to move data, or we are trying to shift those two databases. How? So our goal is to migrate this data from one location to another. How can we do that? This one, I think. And there will be zero downtime, or almost zero downtime. Yeah, I also stream in English, but especially in a late time to me. There will be an application, Golang application, that continuously feeding the MongoDB database. We need to reach 50 millions of documents, and then we will somehow migrate this data into a new MongoDB instance, but this will be a live migration. There shouldn't be a downtime. How? Let's start with designing with this. Meanwhile, I will be creating some instance in AWS EC2. Oh, not in Stockholm. It should be in US East 2. MongoDB 1. Let it be Ubuntu. C6A 4X large. Yes. 16 vCPU, 32 gigabytes of memory. Almost $1 per hour. Say Pam. As you can see, there is uh, hmm, this is root volume. What should we do? Let me just try to calculate this first. If this is a root volume, and assume that we add the new EBS volume, and what is next? Will there be any kind of difference on installing MongoDB in this instance? Okay, root volume, let it be. I will add add new volume. Okay, let it be 50 gigabytes. GP3. Okay, and what else? That's it. Let's launch it. Hmm. Maybe reduce it a bit more. C6A start. Let's try this. Okay. I want to disable the to complete. One sec. Okay. Okay, now go back to the original screen. Okay, we need to provide a 400. Change mode to our key pair. Downloads. Okay. SSH-e mods. 1, 2. Okay. And we are in. Get date. How is the font, by the way? I hope it is readable, especially in terminal. Since I mostly work in Kubernetes, of course, I need to refresh my knowledge about MongoDB installation in Ubuntu. Ubuntu MongoDB installation. Sorry for that. Okay, public key, curl, list, dbn, update. Okay. Systemd start MongoDB. Okay. Okay, seems reasonable. Nothing different. First of all, we need to install the required package. Okay, yes. Okay, they are already here. Now we need to import GPG keys. Next. Oh, they only have 2020, 22.4, but we have newer versions. Anyways, I hope it works. Okay. Mm-hmm. Get updates. Okay. Now, time to install MongoDB Community Edition. I hope Community Edition supports replication. Nowadays, lots of big companies changing their strategy, licensing terms, etc. Okay, so it's just installed, but most probably we will have kind of systemctl component. Okay, let's check it. Systemctl status. What was the name? MongoD. Okay, it is disabled. Systemctl start MongoD. Okay, now status, it's alive. Cool. Now let's check the logs. Journal ctl-u MongoD-f. Okay, I think it works. So the first step is okay. I mean, having a working MongoDB. Of course, I hope it works. Now the second part is we need to have Go application that can seed this database very quickly. And let's wipe code it, of course. Open code. A simple Golang project that seeds MongoDB with random data, random documents. I will be using executable binary, and it should have Mongo URL as param, defaulting to localhost. And what else? Use up-to-date Mongo, use up-to-date Golang, use native Mongo driver. What else? That's it. My main focus is just seed the database, so that's why. Oh, it uses 26. It's just just released 2 days ago, right? Or maybe 1 day ago. 1 day ago. I don't know how to read your username, but thanks. Which cloud membership? I never use any kind of membership from these providers. I always use API keys because I am also programmatically use them. So you can say pay as you go. I'm not using Max or something like that because sometimes I am using Gemini, sometimes I'm using Cloud Code, or even sometimes I'm using local LLM. So that's why I'm using pay as you go system. Roger. Okay, cool. It's already there. It says MongoDB seed. Cool. But first of all, I need to check what it did, right? Because I don't want to make it somehow destroy my server. Uh, oh, not this. Main.co. Let's review it. It uses native MongoDB driver. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I don't want this. It used some random static values here, but I want really random data because I will iterate on that. Generate documents. It's always complicating things, as you can see here. I mean, the functions, random functions, etc., etc. Okay, okay. Let's iterate a bit on that. Don't use static random documents. Just generate random one. You can use duration with pending I or something. At the end, I am trying to be able to insert millions of documents. Now you can also add a document count so that I can provide how many doc I want to insert. Okay, let's iterate on that. Count 500 and drop. Oh, it already did something, but in order to quickly fill the database, I mean, insert everything, maybe it should also need a batch, right? No, I'm not using Mac Studio, by the way. I'm using M4, 128 gig RAM, and 40 core. I can run 80 billion parameters, 30 billion parameters. Of course, it is not fast as in Claudia, right? We already know the benchmarks. In order to, if you want to have same experience like Claudia or I don't know, ChatGPT, I believe you need to have at least 1 terabyte, but it is not enough. You need to have 2 terabytes or something like that. Maybe four of these 512 gig. You can maybe rack it by using Exa, and you can just use it. There is a new technology, MLX. So you can use these giant models in Mac, but you need to use their lower quadrant values, 4-bit, maybe 8-bit or something like that. But again, you cannot get same experience like Claudia Pro or ChatGPT provides. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? Those LLMs, they are very huge. I mean, they have lots of data. What we say, fine web, yes. but we don't need it. I am mostly doing coding, so that's why I am using QEncoder 3, and I used to use DeepSeek before, but nowadays I'm using QEncoder 3. It is slow, of course, but anyways, when I need it, I can use it. Especially when I out of my tokens, I can use them. Okay, let's review it again. Let's see what it did. Here, generate document. As you can see, it takes I as parameter. And what is the difference? Yeah, user, it is using I. Okay. And there is already a count parameter there. Drop the collection before seeding. Good idea. And ping, etc., etc. So I will need additional requirements here. For example, there will be a live application continuously putting this data, but let's see, let's try this. So I will open another tab here. Go build dash o mongo seed. Okay, it's already here. Let's do a mongo seed. We already executed scp command, ssh command, but this time it will be scp cp-i nodes in our pem key file. So we are trying to copy the local mongo seed from our local to our server ubuntu at our come on, come on, this one, the address. Okay, we need to get it mongo seed from this location to destination here. Okay, go. Oh, it is closed due to security reasons, of course. sudo cdtmp MongoDB is here, and human readable. It is only 13 megabytes, so that's why I prefer Go for this kind of cloud stuff. So by default, it connects to localhost. Let's see if MongoDB is correctly binded to that port. Mongo seed. What was the example here? Let me close this one. It's very huge, of course. Where are you? Yeah. Let's put 10, because I executed this, generated this binary for Mac. Now we are in Ubuntu. In order to build in that way, we need to export a couple of variables. Go arc, I think Go arc is okay, but Go OS should be Linux, and go build dash o mongo seed, and yes, now it will be built for the Linux operating system. Another scp, right? Not ssh, scp, yes. It should override the existing file. Okay. Actually, my internet connection is very good, but stalled. What do you mean by stalled? I don't know, maybe the machine itself? Okay. Now, exact format error. Okay, then we need to, okay, I think I got it, because the architecture is completely different here. The architecture is something X archi. It should be somewhere around here. Print arc and as in one. We know how to print, print, not print, print. Okay. Command dynamics dash m. Okay, dash m. Ah, okay. I use dash m. Okay, that's why, because I need to. Okay. Now here in Go, uh, Go env. Go env will oh, okay, this is my env. No. Go env list. No. Uh, uh, I need to find the correct name of this question. What is the Go and for in to build this AMD 64? That's it. Okay. So our comment was this one, and I will add another one. Okay. SCP. Hmm. 13 megabytes, and it is just uploaded. Okay. Okay, finally. Seeded 10 documents into testdb users in something something. Okay, let's verify it. Mongo. Mongo. Okay. What was the testdb users? Okay. Use testdb. And no. db nokta find db nok db dot users dot count documents. Okay, it's actually 10. Maybe we can also find one like this. Okay, it's actually inserting this data. So what we can do next, before doing any kind of mongosh or something like that, let me I need to do something here. I already have IDE, but I need to find, I need to have some good UI, I mean IDE for MongoDB. MongoDB UI, let's say that way. Compass, it can be Compass anyways. But I need to see Compass GUI. I need to see a couple of screenshots of this. Let me check. Yeah, good. This size. I need this size information. MongoDB Compass. Let me download it. Compass download GUI. This one. Okay, download. Compass. Oh, it was already there, but anyways. Compass. MongoDB Compass. Open. We will add a new connection, but let me first open a gate to this one. Security inbound rules. Security inbound rules, this one. It's launch result, basically. Here, and inbound rules, edit inbound rules. Here we will add custom TCP. This is MongoDB port, and this will be available only for my IP. Okay, Mongo, save. Now ready to rock. Instances. Here we will get the IP address, add new connection, name Mongo1. Here not localhost, but this one. Of course, maybe save and connect. Fail to connect. Why? Most probably the it is only binded to localhost. Okay, I need to verify it is not only binded in localhost. Ask how to check if Mongo is only binded to localhosts in Ubuntu. In Ubuntu, how to check Mongo is listening or only. I hope it is there. Here. Cat. Sit and cat. Yes, that was the case. I need to modify it. Vi etc mongo. Here bind IP. It should be 0000/0. I hope it's the correct notation. And system ctl restart MongoD. Yes, that's cool. Journal ctl or system ctl status MongoDB. The timing is correct. Oh, exited. Most probably that is journal ctl. Yeah, it is exited. Bind I most probably it is due to this one. Let's try this. Restart. Okay, this time it is working, and let's connect. That is the case. TestDB, users, TestDB. Okay, users, I can see the size. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Refresh, refresh. Any kind of statistics page or something, because it's been a while I have used this kind of GUIs because I mostly live in terminal. And if I need any kind of analytics, I am using Prometheus, Grafana, not this kind of separate tools. What I will do is I will try to seed lots of data. So 10 documents, 10 documents cost me this one. 20, what was, okay, it's not there. Any kind of storage, 21 kilobytes. Okay, cool. Ask if 10 docs is 21 kilobytes, how many docs I need to reach, let's say that 30 gigabytes. Oh, come on. What? 15 million. Let's say that's 16 million. Okay. What I will do is seed, Mongo seed. Actually, it is here. Mongo. Okay. 16 million. I hope I will not corrupt the CPU. Now, it's very fast because it is local. Refresh, refresh. Okay. How many? I think it is calculated in the wrong way because 16 million records will not end up with this one. Uh, yeah. I need to insert more. If okay, I can calculate it. Let's okay, of course, of course. So I calculated in a wrong way, right? Because it was 20 kilobyte, but there is also a system. It is consumed by system also. So I should also include that into the calculation. 14 millions. It will not even get. Will be 1 gig. 50 million documents. I need gigabytes. 16 millions and this one. Okay. Then I need to multiply this by 15, which ends up, which means 800 millions data. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. It will take a while. There will be almost 1 billion documents in this database. Meanwhile, I will try to implement another application, not Mongo Seed, but this time Mongo Ping or something like that. Or in Mongo Seed, I will add a param, and it can live like okay. Now add another param to this app called server. If I pass it, it will run as a service, and it will periodically ping Mongo and print result, print total document count. Also do one read and one write each 5 seconds. If I pass server param, it will not see documents. LLMs are not good with numbers. You're right. You're right. Yes. I recently watched this Karpati's video about building a ChatGPT from scratch. He was also mentioning about that. So how many documents right now? 14 million, and it's each 20 million costs 1 gigabyte, I think, right now. And there was an issue. Maybe it's good on the numbers because it did a detailed calculation. So if it tries to respond directly with one, let's say that word, then it can do mistakes. But when it tries to do a calculation step by step, then it can have a precision result. Here, I think the fault was mine because 20 kilobyte contains my 10 documents plus some reserved place by the system. That's why. Maybe that's the reason. Assume that my documents were only two let's say that kilobytes, and 18 kilobyte are reserved by the system for metadata or something like that. It really affects the final result. Yeah. Okay, while it is writing that, oh, okay, it's finished. Collection. Hi, it also added a collection here. Okay, let's build. Mhm. The seed operation should be finished first, and I cannot override that stuff. Okay, only 6% is finished. Okay, what I can do next, I need to create another machine. This time, the instance type will be launch an instance. It will be another Ubuntu, but this time it will be R6A 2x large. I hope this can be also provided by AWS. Let's change the root volume to 50 gigabytes. Anything else? No. Okay. Launch. Okay. Verification also succeeded. And I need to install another MongoDB instance here. At the end, somehow I need to do live migration while my application is running. So there shouldn't be a drop in the connection, etc. Public IP. Go to another tab. Sage-i plus and Ubuntu at this one. Yes. Okay, sudo. Okay, what was the steps? The first step was install dependencies, but I need to. Okay, they are already there. GPG keys, and add this apt repository update. The final stuff is MongoDB org. So what do you think? What should I do? What so we need to be careful on that. I mean, doing this migration. So what could it be according to you? I could do MongoDB dump and restore. Why not? It seems a simple solution, but there should be a better way to do that. Start. Okay, MongoDB is also here. Mhm. Is there any kind of settings theme? Yes. Sync with OS. Safe. In what else? General. MongoDB server default, enable DevTools, etc. Okay. I think we don't need to wait so much. I will stop here. Even 5 gig is okay. I mean, I can multiply the data, calculate. So the data is here. Let me also send this already built stuff. Goes. No, it is already built. Okay. SCP. This SCP will be okay. Let's move it. Now I will execute it like my app. My not my app, of course. It should be test db collection will be users. Is it there? And time is correct. Now I will execute this. Of course, it will not be like this. Remove db test db. What was the other parameter? The next parameter will be collection. No, collection. Single parameter, right? Collection, it will be users. So when I do this, it should, okay, running in server mode, polling test DBs every 5 seconds. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now print it. Where are you? It's not printing. Okay, I need to be sure about that. Mongosh. Okay, use test DB. Show collections users. So there is already something here. So why it didn't work? Maybe the log is not async. That could be. Um, each tick. It's not. Maybe they should like the sound the buffer. Yes, yes, that's why. It should do the flush. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay, it already built it. Let me do another SCP. Okay, it is there. And not this one. Hmm. Mongo seed. DB is test DB. Collection is users. Okay. There is a problem in. Okay. Um, because open code, I mean the cloud executed directly go build command. That's why we need to pass that parameters. Go. Okay. It's not in. It's not 5 seconds, right? It's really not 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Of course, estimated. Okay. Do another build operation. Okay, and SCP. Run it on background and redirect logs to file. Give me comment. This. Okay. Oh. Um. Okay. Failure because it is already running and you cannot overwrite it. Go. Roll scope. Hi. I just saw your message. Sorry. So our command is this one and mongo seed.log. Let's put this one under tmp folder. Okay. It's on the background. I can tail it anytime I want. Here c.log. Okay. Here it's printing each 5 seconds. Okay, this one is good. This one is good. So there is one database here. There is an application already connected to this one. Huh. Also, I need to see this. You see, it is writing, pinging, etc. What if I systemctl stop MongoDB? If I do this, let's see what happens. Okay, ping fail server selection, etc., etc. So this information is important to me because during the migration, I shouldn't see this. This is scary. Oh, no start. Now it should be okay. Okay, it started to function correctly, and the document count, as you can see, it is increasing. Cool. Now, ask how to enable replication on a standalone Mongo to add and secondary. Okay. First of all, we need to enable replication. We will stop it and okay. Edit MongoDB configuration files. Replication REPL set name. We will provide a replication name. Start. Huh. Cool. Cool. Okay. So the only trick, of course, there will be a downtime. We need to handle that. Systemctl stop mongo d, and then vi etc. We need to modify this file, and most probably there is no there is a replication here. Okay, remove this, and history. Okay. Um, it will be REPL set name. REPL set name. Mycin. This kind of REPL set name. Okay. And start it again. Cool. System CTL status MongoDB. Cool. It didn't warn me about any kind of issue. Now we need to connect. We need to connect there and rs initiate. Push cool rs dot ini. Okay. What about the status? Okay, let me properly do this. SSH or SSH. What was the IP? IP address of the first instance. Sorry. IP address of the first instance. It was not R, but is not. Okay. Come on. Wait, this is the first machine. Scale -f and this and Mongo seed. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Can't fail. So when we enable this, we need to say directly rs.ini. Oh no, sorry. Push rs.ini initiate. Okay. Okay, one. So the only trick is change the configuration and initiate it. Now it works correctly. Let's check rs status. As you can see in the members, there is only one member, which is primary one. And we need to check this stuff. There should be a lag or latency or okay, anyways, but the operation is okay here and it is able to connect. Cool. What I will do is I will add this one as a secondary member, but by using private IP, not public IP. Why? Anyone know the reason about this? Why I shouldn't use the public IP of this secondary instance? R6, and I need to use its private IP. Private IP, this one. Um, rs at cold rs, and here I will add this one and this one. But in the security groups here, I need to allow okay, here edit inbound roles. I can provide another security group, I think. No, let's say that custom this board, and in here I can provide a launch wizard one. Okay, Mongo one. Save roles. Before doing this, let me okay to be on the safe side, I will quit. Maybe here. Telnet. What was the IP address? This one. Connection refused. That's not good. What is the second one? This one. Yes, actually, that's this one. It's already here, but Mongo one source. If it is coming from here, who is this? Maybe I provided the wrong one. Okay, from scratch. This one was the initial machine. The security group is this one, launch wizard one. Let me copy this one. And on the second instance, here, the first one, security, and I already gave permission to this one. Yeah. Okay, edit inbound rows. I will change it in differently for now. for now. I don't know. Oh, okay, cancel. For now, I will change it in this way. Custom TCP. I will do this anywhere IP4. Okay, save rules. No. Okay, I deleted this one. Add rule. Custom TCP. Huh. Yes, custom TCP. Or all TCP. Anyways. Source anywhere. Save. Let's try this again. Another connection refused. Why? Can I ping it? Or let me try another port. Okay, as you can see, it can connect to this one, but not other one. Okay. We'll see. Okay, TCP port. Oh, okay, same reason. Anyways, so my setup was correct, by the way. Okay, let me do this. Edit inbound rules. I will remove this one again and add another one. This will be assume that custom TCP. The port is this one, and here I will add launch wizard one. So this should work. Mongo one. But there is one thing, remember, in the second machine, vi c mongodb conf. Here bind IP and systemd systemctl restart MongoDB. Okay, now if I do a telnet to this IP address, it can connect. Cool. Come on. Okay, now I can connect from here. I will add another one. Okay, connection is gone. Is this the correct one? C5, yes. Connect and tail dash f p mongo c dot log. Okay, the connection is here. It's up and running. Okay. And gosh, rs and here now rs dot status. Okay, in rs status, as you can see, we have primary member, and for now it is not reachable, but I assume it should be reachable at the end. No, not reachable. Why? That's because let me do this in our machine. Security, security. Not this one. Okay. Here I will not do only this port because maybe it is using another port, right? Custom TCP. I will do all TCP. Custom this one. Save route. Okay. Here I need to do journal CTL. Maybe there should be a vice versa, right? We are okay, okay. I will do another stuff. MongoDB-F. So, hmm, most probably I need to add another. Okay, EC2 here. I already added something here. Now I need to add to the first machine because two-way synchronization. Security in security group. In security group of the first machine. Okay, this one. Edit inbound rules. Add rule. Custom TCP. All TCP. This one will be launch wizard 2. So launch wizard 2, which means the second machine can connect the first machine. Okay. Oh, also we need to enable replication on the second machine, right? We forgot about that. etc mongo conf replication. Here, no, REPL set name my sync. It should be something like this. Should I rs initiate on second ever two? Anladım. I initiated rs on Sir Mongo 1, and should I rs or something on okay, MongoDB and mhm. Okay, I need to add rs name on the second one too. Okay, you see it says it is starting up. So there is a connection here. Cool, cool. And we already have this, and it is increasing a bit slowly. In the connection part, I will add the next IP. Where are you? Here, instances are public IP. Okay. Here, test DB. No color, etc. Save and connect. What? I haven't provided a name. That's why. Here the name will be Mongo 2. Connect. That's because I haven't provided my networking, no, security. This one, I need to allow my IP address on this one. Not only SSH, but this one, my IP, save. Okay, review, connect. This one should be dropped. Remove connection. I cannot connect. Connect. Okay, my IP address. Maybe. Ah, okay, here, edit connection. Confirm. Test DB. Mongo 2. Save and connect. Maybe it is down. No, it is up and running. Okay, what was the security group for the first machine? I will double check it. In the first machine, which is this one, security, yeah, only one port, TCP, one port. Why it is not working on the second one? Connection refused. I already changed the bind IP, by the way. Kernel ctl-u mongo-d-f. Anyway, let me check it from here. Secondary test. The use test db. db dot users dot show collections users. Okay, db dot users dot count documents. Oh, a lot. Estimated Mongo count estimated. Okay, come on. Ask. Estimated document count. Estimated estimated document count. Okay, it already had lots of data here. 98. Okay. But why it cannot connect? I mean, it's not meaningful. During this operation, you see, it is already syncing in this way. And all of the documents are already synced, right? When I count on the first one, yeah, yeah, they are all synchronized. That's cool. Primary, secondary, startup too. RS status secondary. So it's already synchronized. I mean, it's fast. It's fast. Okay. So what is next then? There is a connection here. Okay, we need to provide all parameters and switch them. Okay. So, our first IP address, the private IP address, we already know the second IP address, but the first private IP address is this one. And what was its response? MongoDB. We need to use this notation. Okay. So I will change this Mongo seed logic a bit more. Yes. Okay, this shouldn't print anything else. Mm, mhm. Mongo seed is here. Okay. Mongo seed dash server db test db collection users, and our URI will be this one. This will be my sync. The first one will be the IP address, maybe this one, and Mongo. Okay, comma separated with the second IP is this one. Okay, like this. Let's see if it can connect to. Hmm. Replica set is not primary. Hmm. So the replica set name is my sync. This is correct. Here, where is the host information? This one. Ah, okay. Oh, this is this. Okay, okay. The problematic one is this one. The second one is already correct. My sync, my sync. Okay, okay. This is also working. Cool. So this replica set notation is working. What? Uh, is there a problem on streaming? So the streaming there, streaming there. Okay, it's already working. Now the final step is I need to change. So it is doing its job here. Mongosh and ask how to swap primary and seg. How to promote secondary to primary. Come on. Mongo how to okay, like this. Oh, cool. Step down the current. Step down. Not by default. Step down will not allow stepping down if the primary is the only one. Okay. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. So this is the primary node and our s dot step down. This. Now our s dot status. Yes. Is this sucked? Come on. Oh. There's already an app for Mac. Okay, this is cool. So we did a step down and now all the data is on the secondary node. Let me try to reconnect here. I think it's okay. So, this is our result. The first item is rs.initiate enable replication in first Mongo. It will be replication REPL set name mysync. Second step is systemctl restart MongoDB on second Mongo server. On second Mongo server. Add replication with same name. Give port permissions in security on each server. rs initiate on first server. rs add second Mongo in a M1, M2 on replica set sync